Well, I first met Amy Winehouse in a festival in 2004 in Wales. Maybe you know Wales. I'm sure they played Finland in the World Cup qualifying a few times. So we played a festival in Wales, and it was a reggae band I was playing in called Jazz Jamaica, as Carrie said, and Amy rocked up in a small minivan about to do her show in like a really small van, you know. And I knew she was coming, of course, and I was so excited that maybe I would meet, you know, my idol at the time. She was just, for me, she brought soul, jazz, and Motown back to
Popular
the
culture.
popular culture, and I think the world was waiting for an artist like that to come along. And so I knew she was coming, and then I introduced myself after the show, and that was it. And then, yeah, about a year later, they called me up, and she remembered me from that festival. So I was very lucky, in the right place at the right time. And I spent 18 months touring, recording all DVDs and some of the album Back to Black. I appear on seven tracks. And for me, I feel so lucky. Thank you. And before I met Amy, I was a fan of Amy Winehouse. I would, you know, I was like dying to hear her play live and everything, and then to play with her is like a dream. And then unfortunately after she passed away, you know, I will go back to just being simply a fan of one of the greatest artists for me in the past 25 years. And so I miss her every day. She's like my sister, you know, we were good friends, and you know, Amy taught me a lot about being a man, you know, in her lyrics, you know. And she was a young lady, you know, she was like 23 years old when I worked with her, and she touched my life, and a lot of people in the world. Her music touched many people in the world. So it's a bit emotional every time I talk about her, because she is gone, and, but her music remains, and I know that a lot of you here tonight may be expecting to hear some of her music, and we do have a wonderful singer tonight, a really amazing singer who has listened to Amy Winehouse, respects Amy Winehouse's legacy, and her name is Ina Forsman, and she's going to join us in the second set.
Teille Ina Forsman on uusi tuttavuus. Tehdään tämmöinen nopea tämmöinen kysely. Aika monille. Kannattaa, kohtahan tutustutte häneen, mutta upea suomalainen blues-sololaulaja, joka tekee enimmäkseen uraa Euroopassa ja erittäin hyvää ja aika isoakin uraa siellä. Me ei täällä kotona tarpeeksi myös tiedetä Inasta, mutta me ollaan tosi iloisia, että hän on täällä. I'm just telling briefly what Ina does in Europe and how happy we are that she can join us today. Because originally it wasn't planned that she would be here. She was going to be with us on Friday and Saturday. And then we talked yesterday, we spent a day rehearsing, and we were like, it'd be so great if you came to Salo. And I have to like give a huge thank you and maybe a big applause for Barbie Czar, who's supporting this. And I spoke to Sanna, and I was like, you know, if we maybe bring Ina with us too, and Sanna was like, of course, great. So she's going to join us in half an hour. But what should we? Does anyone have any interesting question maybe to ask from Robin about life in London as a musician, touring the world with Amy, or something like this? Or should we carry on playing music? Mä voin suomentaa, jos kellaan jotain niin. We are here with friends. Huh? More music. Let's do it.
Okay, but thank you for coming. It's wonderful to meet you guys, and I only know one word in Finnish, and that's yo. Let's play.